chain. Too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame. Yeah, I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap.
Yo, what's up, broskiis? Chimera coming at you with an updated deck profile. This is my branded Chimera list for the upcoming whatever deck. I pretty much picked up. Well, I was like super excited for the retrains. Anything like DM era like retrains is always gonna like pop out to me. That's why I stumbled across this. Super excited for the release. I've been playing it since it came out, just different versions like Chimera, stuff like that, or whatever you want to call it. Branded Chimera. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Like I said, this deck I really love. Obviously, with the extra deck, I even invested in the higher rarity version of it. But let's get into it. Remember, like the video if you like the video, comment down below what you would change, especially ratio wise. That always helps me out for sure. So triple Gazelle, King of the Mythical Claw is obvious on normal. You can add one level 5 Fiend or one Chimera Fusion. Level 5 Fiend is usually going to be your Berthamet. If you're ever adding that, like usually, I don't know, you might be in a tough spot. But this is like your second best normal summon in the deck. Here is the big wing, just 2. A lot of people running 3 right now. My brother actually Kane, member of the channel, does run 3 himself. I don't think you need it. There's only been like 1 or 2 matches like ever while playing this deck I've been like, damn, I kind of need like one more Berthamet. Usually that's never gonna happen. Triple Mirror Sword Knight, best normal summon in the deck. If you get Ash, you get Ash. It's kind of game over, but whatever. And he's a monster negate as long as you control Chimera. You can banish him for your grave. This is target protection out of the grave if you control the Chimera. Also, you can pitch this, search any illusion. A lot of times I search my one of Nightmare Magician. This card's pretty crazy. No one really runs him anymore. I think he's pretty insane. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by battle. All illusion monsters have that effect, obviously. But then at the end of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can take control of that opponent's monster. So it's non-targeting like Snatch Still. So you can crash into something, take it, because this can't be destroyed by battle anyways. Take it, and then yeah, you can take control of it, and then once per turn at the start of the damage step, if another monster attacks, you can destroy 1 card on the field. So this card is almost like, it's just kind of insane because it's spot removal, like, so it removes a card like if someone else attacks, and then if it attacks, it Snatch Stills. It's kind of crazy. It's super easy to cheese out. And then 1 Master Tau, the Enchanter. He's pretty nice. If he's sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 illusion monster in your graveyard, accept himself, special summon in defense. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the graveyard for the rest of the turn, except illusions. I use this to typically like dump. So if I go into the new fusion, I'll send this and then maybe special summon back out either Sword Knight or Nightmare Magician, because Nightmare Magician, like I said, it takes care of a lot of stuff. But I like Master Tau. I don't do anything like, I don't do like the barrier statue lock or anything like that. I hate those type of decks, or like, you know, the gimmick puppet decks. Personally, I don't play it just because I don't like it. But you can also do that in this deck pretty easily. And then to round out like the Chimera stuff, triple Chimera Fusion. That's it for the Chimera package. Next up, 3 Fallen of Albaz, just because you run out of them, you go through this deck a lot. I think 3 is necessary. A card I like swore by not running is a Luber. I never ran him previously in my earlier builds of this deck, but I do kind of like him, especially if you open up opening. You go opening and draw phase, and then, you know, Luber, add Branded Fusion. And then if you still have your Mirror Sword Knight as your normal summon, that's even crazier. So I like him. I like him right now. And then 1 Mercurier, super easy hand trap to kind of access. It is monster negate if you control fusion. Pretty nice card. And 1 of these help recycle stuff. and then one Dark Magician that I'm gonna switch out for a I'm gonna switch Dark Magician out for the light Hexel Fusion. I believe so. I do like Dark Magician because you get one pop off Dragoon, but with a Lubellion, you have to shuffle the Dark Magician back in your deck, and then that's kind of I don't know. I don't like that much. I guess you could always Brand Fusion next turn. Hopefully, you never draw the Dark Magician, and you could go back into Lubellion and Mirror Jade. But yeah, I like Dark Magician for the pop. Next up, triple Branded Fusion. You already know, this card's been around long enough. One Branded Opening, Branded Red, and Branded Lost. I'm gonna, honestly, I'm probably gonna cut Branded Red, because Chimera Fusion is like, I don't know. I don't really ever need Branded Red. So this card can easily be cut. I don't know. It's just, I've had it in there, and this deck's performed pretty well recently. It's just, I never searched the Branded Red, honestly. And then triple Ash, double Super Poly, one Harpy's Feather Duster, cross out, and Call by the Grave. This is nice because if you open up this card, if you're going first, you open up this card, you can easily cross out the Ash because this deck kind of folds to Ash. Droll and Lock isn't that bad against the deck, but I mean, it's kind of bad because you don't get all your searches like off Chimeras, like off Baphomet and stuff like that. Or you do, but that's just the last search you get. So it just depends how the game is going, I guess. But Ash really kills the deck because if all you do is open up Mirror Sword Knight and they Ash it, you just kind of lose. And then if all you have is Brand Infusion to get to your engine, if you get Ash, that's kind of it from there. So I run 1 and 1. But if you do go full combo and you open up Crossout anyway, you could also cross out Brand Infusion in the mirror match, and then they just auto lose. So that's pretty nice too. Well, not necessarily the mirror match, but going against Branded, which there's a lot of Branded at my locals. That's the only reason I don't play this deck as much as I'd probably like. I hate going in there and it's just like a field of Branded. Most of the time I'm playing like Cashier or Exo Sisters, or I've been playing Memento a lot lately. But yeah, so I'm gonna get into the, by the way, if you want any of those deck profiles, Memento's up, so you can go check that out. My cash list is on the way. But now to get an extra deck, 2 Chimera, the King of Phantom Beast. This card is just nuts. It's a hand rip. And then quick effect, you can banish this card on your opponent's turn. Quick effect, banish this card. This card from your grave, then you can target 1 Beast Fiend or Illusion Monster in your grave, special summon it. So that's kind of how you get the barrier statue lock. You can do it like that, or yeah, whatever. I don't do that though. So 2 of those. One of these, because he's pretty insane. Can't be destroyed by battle, and he can swing as many times as materials used for his summon. Which is great because you can swing into something, activate his effect, and it'll drop down to 0. So a lot of times you're, this is like the OTK machine right here, because if you get like 3 attacks with him, at least 2 of those attacks are going to be for 6,200. So if you have something else on the field to make up the difference, like I would never cut this card. He's pretty crazy. One of the new guys, Baphomet Mythical, the Mythical King of Phantom Beast. This card's nasty. He's also treated as Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast. While on the field or in the graveyard, you can use the following effects of Baphomet. Once per turn, if this card is fusion summon, you can send 1 Beast Fiend or Illusion Monster from your deck to the graveyard. You know, this is kind of how you set up the lock. And then during your opponent's turn quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 of your banished Beast Fiend and or Illusion monsters except himself, and special summon it. So terrific card, pretty nasty artwork. I love the artwork on this one. This is probably like by far my favorite so far. I love the King, but I mean this shit's kind of crazy. It goes pretty nuts. Double Guardian Chimera. Only 1 collector's rare, unfortunately. I got the Ultra from Maze. I actually ordered 2 of these, but then the price spiked and then they refunded the second one. It was like 2 different sellers. The one for the other CR refunded me when the price spike happened, so it kind of sucks. But at least I got one. 1 Mirror Jade, 1 Lubellion, 1 of these. Rinbrum, the Striking Dragon. This card's crazy. Off-brand infusion, it gets your engine going. It's a extra deck monster negate, pretty much, and then you can bounce a card, and then you can special summon him back out from your grave, or Fallen Out of Albaz. He's just terrific. 1 Albion, Branded Dragon. You can send him off the Mirror Jade, of course, to get you another branded spell. You go for Branded Red or something like that, or when you switch out Light Hexel Fusion, you can dump that and then refuse to get out your Dragoon. Pretty nasty card. When Despia first dropped, this was like the OTK machine. You could go into this, refuse into the Dogmatica one, which is Ash Dragon, and the Ash Dragon would come out at 4K or something like that, because you would I know I'm rambling a little bit, but you would go Fusion Summon, and then you would dump Fallen of Albaz and Nibiru or something, and then you would banish those 2 again to bring out Ash Dragon, and then you would have just a big ass Ash, and then attack over things. 1 Brigand, because you can send this one also to get your Monster Negate. You can get your Mercurier, or you can just, I don't know, you could normal summon Fallen Albaz, suck up a level 8 or higher. Pretty nice card. I like him. You could probably, in all honesty, you could probably cut him. But Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, of course. Dragstapelia, Mud Dragon, and 1 of these. So right here, you could cut this for the Guilty. I like Dragstapelia still, because you can still fuse your own cards. The only thing I might, you cut this for the Guilty. I just need to find a spot for the Guilty. It's probably going to be Brigand coming out, but I do like Brigand. But if you have Guilty, I would definitely put him in here. I honestly considered cutting one of the Guardian Chimeras for an additional one, for additional super poly target. So you could do that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Please remember to like the video if you like the video. Comment down below what you would change, because I'm always looking for suggestions. I'm super open to it. So comment down that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, because I'm still trying to get to 1K. And we'll see you next time, broskies.